On FBC News tonight, squatter residents up in arms over alleged mistreatment. School managers concerned at daylight saving effect on students. And 2 cyclones predicted for Fiji and 10 for the region. Good evening, I'm Jackie Spade. A squatter settlement in Lautoka is up in arms over how police have treated them over a dispute. People at Vuna Maoli claim a businessman in the area influenced authorities to act against them. Christopher Chand with the details.
This portion of road was under dispute last week. Residents here closed it for a few days after making repairs. It's alleged businessman Mohammed Janif, who runs a beach dimmer company in the area, threatened to bring the military, creating problems with these squatters.
They pushed us and said that we will take you into police custody and will also call the military and they will take you away. What is the meaning of that? We will also take you people to court and file a case. Janif made a loss of $45,000 in 3 days and you will have to pay for that. Why should we pay for that? We haven't closed the road just like that.
Landowners had given consent to close the road. The Fiji police force says they were not aware at that time. Police spokesperson Anna Nesoro says they would have to provide evidence on claims that police officers were on Janif's side.
Police is also not understanding and now they are saying sorry that we have done that now. You are a police officer and you should not be doing that. He was only talking in favor of Janif. He was not listening to us.
We tried to get a comment from Janif. He has since declined an on-camera interview, saying he had spoken to his lawyer and did not have any comments to make. Christopher Chand, FBC News.
Only 2 days remain before daylight savings comes into effect for Fiji. Concerns are being raised that daylight saving will have an adverse effect on students.
It really affects them, that 1 hour change that you bring about, particularly students who come from rural and remote areas, who catch a boat and go to school and all those kind of things. They virtually leave their home when it is still dark. And many of them will have to carry a torchlight or a lantern to be able to make their way to attend school.
And even if students do get a bus that early, there is no guarantee they will reach school on time.
Transport network and all those things are not very well developed. It perhaps may be okay for people who have cars, families that are slightly well off. Children can sit in the cars and be delivered at the doorsteps of the schools. But imagine those people who work through the treks, in the remote areas. They walk through the tracks, they work through roads which are not supported by a transportation network.
The association is asking government to reconsider the introduction of this initiative. The daylight savings was announced by the Labour Minister and is intended for people to make better use of daylight in the evening. The Education Ministry remains firm. Daylight saving will go ahead as scheduled and classes will start at its normal time.
Don't forget to wind your clocks and watches from 3 a.m. to 2 a.m. this Sunday. Daylight saving will end on the 20th of January next year. Dev Narayan, FBC News.
9 police officers under investigation for alleged corruption have been formally interdicted, meaning they can't interfere with investigations or speak to any witnesses. Police spokesperson Anna Nesoro confirms the special task force investigating the officers has been told to speed up its work. Commissioner Brigadier Ioane Naivalurua has given the authority for the task force to look into all avenues of investigation. The high-ranking policeman was suspended 3 weeks ago after allegations of corruption surfaced.